right, good evening, everybody. Hope you had a great Monday trading. Let's take a look at the stock Faro, F-A-R-O. It's a technology company here. As you can see, we had earnings and the market gap down considerably, right? Right there. Gap lower on Thursday of last week, right? Opened and closed in the top quarter of that range, thinking hey, the market should move higher. It didn't. It moved lower. So on Friday, we opened at the high, closed at the low of the bar, right? An inside bar, right? The high was lower than Thursday's high, and the low was higher than Thursday's low. And then today, we got a lower high as well, right? Today's high was lower than Friday's high, and today's low was 10 cents higher than Friday's low. So we've got two consecutive inside bars. The only way I would get interested and look to buy this market would be on a penetration up through today's high. So let's make this a little narrower. Let's see. So I would need to see the market penetrate up through Monday's high. Monday's high was 51.30. I would need to see, I'd go 51.51. All right, 51.51. I would need to see the market take out the half of 51.5. So 51.51 would be right where my cursor is. So you'd need a 21-cent penetration up through Monday's high. And again, I need to see the market trade up through it. If it gapped up through it, I wouldn't be looking to get long. Maybe on a pullback, it would just depend. So assuming the high is broken, my stop would be below Friday's low, actually. As long as the high is taken out before the low. So here, let me explain exactly what I'm talking about here. All right, first put this in, okay. So if the market were to open up and then penetrate through the high without the low, breaking through Monday's low, right, my stop then would be below Monday's low. If on the other hand the market were to, let's say, open up lower or penetrate through the low first and then reverse up and then take out the high, in that case my stop would be below the intraday low. Again, if Monday's low is broken first and then the market reverses and takes out the high, that's where my stop would be, below the intraday low. That's how I would trade this stock. And again, you could trade the call options. If the market, you'd use the underline, right, as a proxy to enter the call option. Do at the money or in the money options at least two months out. Okay, that's how I would trade that. Let's look at AYX. So the last time I put together a video was, I think, on last Wednesday or Thursday, and so I was talking about if the market were to trade between this white horizontal line and this one, which represents this low, be looking to go long anywhere in here. Okay, so as you can see, market traded down. So basically between the close and this low. So we got that. So I'm actually long this stock right in here at about 31.90. Closed at 31.25 today. As you can see, we're extremely oversold. I would be looking at that 2-bar RSI to potentially exit. So it's a dynamic stop. Whether that becomes a profit target or a stops for a losing trade, I'm looking at 50 to 55. So once this 2-bar RSI closes above 50 to 55, I would look to probably exit this. But again, look, we got an inside bar today. So if the market's able to take out that high of 31.82, then my stop, then I would use a hard stop, and that hard stop would be below this low. But only if the high of Monday is broken first. If that's broken, then I would use a sell stop below Friday's low. That's how I would trade that. All right, let's look at ZUNZ. Remember, we went long as the market penetrated through the high of this inside vertical bar, 23.01. We ran as high as 24.20, created an outside bar. So now on this trade, I would actually go to break even, because if the market trades down through Monday's low, I won't want to be there anymore. I just would break even. So 23.01 is the break even. Today's low is 23.15. So let's say 23.10. So make 5 cents, pretty much break even trade, okay? That's how I would trade that. All right, ANF, what are we doing here? We're still sitting here. We have a tight little inside vertical bar here. And again, if the market is able to take out Monday's high of 26.04 to the upside, then the stop would be below this low here. No. What am I talking about? No. I was stopped out of this trade. I'm flat, right? Remember, we went long as the market took out the high of this inside bar that was put in place on the 23rd, right? Took it out, and our sell stop was below the low right here, the 20th. Okay, and we were stopped out right in here. So, all right, boy. All right, so I'm going to take this off. That was a losing trade, BABA. Remember, got this vertical line representing the place which I believe that if you're not long this market, you should be long this market. So we've rallied the last few days. So again, my projection is a much higher price in BABA. Okay, Twitter, still long Twitter. Tesla, got a long term. I'm definitely bullish on Tesla. And that's about it. If you've got any questions whatsoever, please, you know how to get a hold of me, but FARO is the trade setup for tomorrow. Bye for now. Have a great evening.